In other news, the tourism industry is now focused on rebuilding the sector. This after it suffered a major blow during the national lockdown with not being able to operate. Level 2 has come just in time for the industry as the summer season, also the sector's peak season, is around the corner. Newsroom Africa's Sipha Kema is joining us right now. She's at the Department of Tourism and it's relaunching of the industry. Sipha, thank you for your time and thank you for joining us. Do you mind filling us in on where you are, and are you ready to take your first short left or your weekend off?
Well, definitely, Jacob, it's been a long time, a long 5 months indoors, and I'm sure many South Africans were excited when we finally dropped to level 2 of the lockdown, meaning interprovincial traveling allowed, especially leisure traveling. I mean, this is the time when people now can finally literally stretch their legs, Jacob. Now, besides only that, I mean, the industry itself, Jacob, has gone through such a difficult time, losing a lot of money. Now, the estimated loss, daily loss that is, from the industry goes about an estimated 748 million. Now, the tourism industry was short on saying, you know, let's just cut our losses and close down. But it seems as though, like you mentioned, that level 2 came just in time. Now, this is their peak season where they might be able to actually recover from the loss that they had during the lockdown. But not only that, like they also, according to Stats SA, Jacob, it seems as though the tourism industry, especially accommodation, had lost its revenue 95% as compared to June 2019 to June 2020. 95%, that is a lot of revenue that was lost, which means that they won't also be able to keep their employees, especially during level 5, 4 and 3 of the lockdown. But now that it's back, it seems as though most employees are actually excited to be back at work, seeing as now they were able to make ends meet. Now we speak to a housekeeper here at Beethoven's Guest Lodge in Van der Bijl Park, where she can tell us how excited she is to be back at work. Of course, she's been out of work for the past 5 months now. Mama, Mama, please. I mean, uzizwa kanjani mase na ubuyile abantu bakhona bazohlala bazolala kwi-guest lodge?
I'm so happy to see the people that were here, and I'm happy to come back to the work. Even though I was so cross when I was at home because I didn't even get my UIF. For the whole 3 months, I didn't get it.
So it was hard for you. You know, how did you make ends meet then without UIF?
I was struggling too much, and I have 3 kids. I have the matric. I didn't know what's going to happen next year when he goes to school. He's going or he's not going. I'm shocked, very shocked. What's going to happen?
So you feel as though now that finally the country has gone down to level 2, BNBs are now operating, you finally back at work, it's going to make a change in your life?
It's going to be much changes. But what I accept is to go to level 1. Level 1 is going to be much better because even though we are struggling a lot. There is nothing at our houses. We are getting little money by the guest. We are struggling a lot.
All right. Thank you so much, Mama. That's the housekeeper here at Beethoven's Guest Lodge talking about, of course, the struggle of having to of the industry not operating for the past over 4 months or so. But now that level 2 is here, she is back at work, but also saying that they're hoping for level 1. I mean, we know, Jacob, level 1 means international travel, and we know that a majority of towns, especially like you have your small towns like Paris, where we were yesterday actually speaking to the minister about the relaunch of the industry. This is what she actually had to say, Jacob, about opening up the tourism industry during level 2.
Sipha Kema, thank you so much. That's Sipha Kema joining the Department of Tourism in its relaunching of the industry. She's all the way out at the Beethoven Guest Lodge in Vanderbijl Park. And she's been chatting to some people and seeing how things will be getting back to normal under level 2 lockdown. And as she mentioned, people are already looking forward to level 1 lockdown.